Okay, cosmic divers, buckle up because we are diving right back into Karina's journal for phase 2 of the Mermaid Ascension Trial.
Sounds exciting.
It is, and today we're focusing on Able Whispers.
Ooh, okay, that sounds pretty mysterious.
It really is, and it all centers around these ancient bowls, super powerful ones that were actually designed for interdimensional communication.
Whoa, interdimensional communication.
Yeah, like reaching across different dimensions.
That's some seriously advanced tech.
Definitely. And here's the thing. One of these bowls is connected to Karina in a past life, and Lucas actually awakened one himself.
Wow, talk about a blast from the past.
I know, right? And after decades of being hidden, these twin artifacts have resurfaced.
Okay, so where do we even begin with all of this?
Well, the big question we're trying to answer is how will Karina and Lucas figure out the secrets of these bowls, and how do they fit into these ascension trials?
Yeah, I mean, just thinking about their origins is mind-boggling.
Totally. So, to get started, let's go way back to the early universe.
Okay, back to the beginning.
Exactly, because these bowls weren't just some random creation.
Right, they had a purpose.
And a pretty remarkable one. They were actually conceived as portable portals.
Like you could just carry a portal around with you.
That's the idea. And the source material specifically points to water as the key element for making this interdimensional contact work.
Water, that's interesting.
It is, right. You have to wonder, what is it about water that makes it such a crucial element?
Maybe something to do with its ability to hold energy or vibrations, or maybe something we don't even fully understand yet.
And it gets even wilder because we're not just talking about any old bowls here. Some of them are described as being awakened.
Awakened bowls, so like they're more than just tools.
Exactly. They have these abilities that almost sound like something out of a fantasy novel.
Like what? What kind of abilities?
Well, we're talking about the potential for time travel, reading souls, even extracting knowledge directly from someone's mind.
Whoa, hold on, time travel reading souls, that sounds incredibly powerful and kind of scary.
It is, and it doesn't stop there. These awakened bowls can actually track down their owners no matter where they are.
Okay, that is both impressive and a little creepy.
Right. But here's the catch. The source material makes it very clear that these awakened bowls come with a huge warning.
Okay, I'm listening. What kind of warning?
They can't be discarded no matter how powerful you are, and the biggest danger is that they can actually turn into black holes.
Black holes. You mean like the kind that devour everything?
The very same. And guess who's the main target?
Let me guess, the owner of the bowl.
You got it. That's a pretty intense consequence.
Yeah, no kidding. Talk about an artifact with some serious baggage.
It makes you think twice about the responsibility that comes with possessing something that powerful.
Absolutely. The source material really drives home the point that we're dealing with immense power, but also immense risk.
And when you consider all of this in the context of the Ascension trials, the Centaur Project's interest in these bowls becomes very clear.
Yeah, the Centaur Project is all about understanding and facilitating interworld communication.
So finding these bowls would be like hitting the jackpot for them.
Makes sense they'd want to get their hands on tools that powerful, especially since these bowls are indestructible.
Oh yeah, they can't be destroyed, which makes them even more unique and significant.
It makes you wonder about the civilization that created them.
It does, right? Like how advanced were they to create something that could withstand anything?
And what was their ultimate goal in creating these bowls?
Those are some big questions. And speaking of connections, the link between Karina and Lucas and these bowls isn't just a recent thing. It goes way back.
You mean like past life connections?
Exactly. The journal entries talk about how centuries ago in a past life, Karina actually activated her own portal without even realizing it.
Wow, a portal in a past life?
Yeah, and it took the form of a chalice. And guess what? It also used water as a conduit.
So it's like this recurring theme with Karina and water and portals?
It does seem that way. And then we have Lucas, who's a collector of all sorts of classified knowledge for the Pleiades database.
He loves digging into the secrets of the universe.
He does, and during his research, right here on Earth, he stumbled upon his own portal and awakened it.
So both Karina and Lucas have had these encounters with portals in different ways.
And it seems like these encounters are deeply connected to their destinies.
It's almost like fate is bringing them together with these powerful objects.
That's a good way to put it. Now, the Centaur Project knew how important these bowls were, and they wanted to make sure they ended up back in the right hands.
So they took matters into their own hands.
They did, and get this, over 80 years ago, they actually orchestrated a reverse time travel event.
Wait a minute, are you saying they sent these bowls back in time?
That's exactly what happened. They sent these incredibly ancient and powerful artifacts back to Earth.
That's mind-blowing. Reverse time travel on that scale is just incredible.
I know, right? And here's the kicker. They were reborn as two ordinary-looking white enamel bowls.
White and enamel bowls, really?
Yep, and you want to know where they were hidden.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat. Tell me.
They were tucked away among a bunch of old stuff donated to a hospital in Curitiba, Brazil.
Curitiba, Brazil. Wow, so this unassuming city is now a key location in this cosmic drama.
It is, and it all adds to the interconnectedness of events across time and space.
And think about the choice of plain white enamel bowls. It's like they were trying to make them blend in to go unnoticed.
Until the right moment came along, and that's where Karina's sister Christina enters the picture.
Ah, is Christina the unsuspecting player in all of this?
She was a new nurse at the hospital in Curitiba, and she was given the pretty boring task of sorting through old donations.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
It really does, and amidst all the forgotten items, she came across these two pristine white enamel bowls donated by some French medical students.
The bowls were just waiting to be found.
And it's almost like fate was guiding those bowls toward Karina and Lucas, using the most ordinary events to make it happen.
It's like destiny was unfolding one step at a time, and Christina had a crucial role to play.
She did, and then came the moment that changed everything. As Christina was holding those bowls, she heard a voice telling her to keep them.
A voice, like out of thin air.
That's right, and the voice belonged to Beatriz, Christina's guide, who was chosen by the Centaur Project.
So it was a message from the Centaur Project delivered through Beatriz.
Exactly, and they were clearly intervening, making sure things went according to their plan.
And Beatriz is described as this mysterious Egyptian woman with a connection to ancient wisdom.
She was definitely someone with knowledge beyond the ordinary.
It makes sense that the Centaur Project would choose her for this task.
They needed someone they could trust to guide Christina.
Someone who understood the significance of those bowls.
Exactly. So Christina, being practical about it, figured those bowls would be more useful at home than sitting in a donation pile.
Practicality wins again.
And she cleaned them up, stored them away, and then, again, this 8 years passed.
8 years, so they just sat there all that time.
They did. It's like the universe was patiently waiting for the right moment.
And what happened after those 8 years?
Beatriz reappeared with another message. This time it was clear the bowls belonged to Karina and Lucas, and it was time for them to be reunited.
8 years, that's quite a wait, but timing is everything.
It really is, and it makes you wonder about the significance of that specific time frame.
Maybe Karina and Lucas needed to reach a certain point in their lives, or maybe other cosmic events needed to align.
It's like a puzzle where all the pieces had to be in place.
And Beatriz was there to make sure it all happened according to the plan.
Exactly, and that same evening, Christina brought the bowls to Karina's place, and of course, Karina, being curious, asked what was in the bag.
And I bet Christina played it cool.
Oh yeah, she just casually said 2 bowls as if they weren't ancient artifacts with interdimensional powers.
Classic Christina.
Right, but then she explained where the bowls came from and what Beatrice had said.
That they were meant for Karina and Lucas and that they would know what to do with them.
And Karina's reaction was so insightful. She said that what belongs to us will inevitably find its way back.
That's a powerful statement, and it really resonates with the whole journey these bowls have taken.
It does, like they were always destined to return to their rightful owners.
And Christina's role in all of this is fascinating. She was a crucial part of the plan, even though she might not have fully grasped the significance of what she was doing.
She was a guardian of these artifacts without even realizing it.
A cosmic delivery service.
And of course, being Christina, she immediately joked about deserving a reward for keeping the bowl safe for all those years.
I can just picture her saying that with a mischievous grin.
It's that touch of humor that keeps things from getting too heavy.
A little comic relief amidst the cosmic drama.
Exactly. And at that point, Christina's role in this phase of the story was complete. She had done her part.
The baton had been passed.
Now it was time to bring Lucas into the loop, so Karina picked up the phone and gave him a call.
Time to bring the dynamic duo back together.
They chatted for a bit about everyday things, and then Karina dropped the bomb about the bowls.
And how did Lucas react?
He went from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat. He instantly knew what they were talking about.
So he recognized their significance right away.
He did. He identified them as those ancient tools for interworld communication.
But he also knew about the dangers.
Oh yeah, he warned Karina that these weren't just some ordinary bowls, they were living artifacts.
Living artifacts, what does that even mean?
It implies that they had their own energy, their own consciousness maybe.
Okay, so not something you want to mess around with.
Definitely not, because Lucas made it very clear that if they mishandled these bowls, they could transform into black holes.
And I'm guessing he also mentioned that the owners would be the first ones to get sucked in.
He did, which makes for a pretty intense phone call.
It's like something out of a sci-fi thriller.
It really is, and as you can imagine, Karina was pretty freaked out by this revelation.
I mean, who wouldn't be, right? It's not every day you find out you're in possession of potential black hole generators.
But Lucas, despite knowing the dangers, reassured her he believed their return meant they were meant to be awakened.
So he saw it as a sign, not a threat.
Exactly, like there was a greater purpose at play.
And they decided to investigate how to activate the bowls safely.
They did. They agreed to meet and study safe activation methods.
So they weren't deterred by the risks.
Not at all. They were determined to figure this out.
That takes courage facing those kinds of dangers.
It does, and in the week leading up to their meeting, Lucas dove headfirst into research.
He was on a mission to unlock the secrets of those bowls.
And he uncovered some fascinating details. Apparently, each bowl had a specific purpose. resurface.
Oh, really? Like a division of labor?
You could say that Karina's bowl, which is described as being imbued with tranquility, is meant to slowly engrave a map of the universe over time.
Wow, a map of the universe. That's incredible.
It is, and Lucas's bowl, well, it's a bit more reckless and volatile.
Sounds like Lucas.
Right, and his bowl is supposed to form the compass rose, marking all the directions.
So they work together like two halves of a whole.
Exactly. Each one is essential for the other to function properly.
It's this beautiful balance between tranquility and volatility.
And to add another layer of complexity, they discovered that they needed a very specific type of water to activate the bowls.
Not just any water.
Nope. They needed a precise mix of ordinary water and seawater.
That's interesting.
It is, right. Like, why that specific combination?
Maybe it has something to do with balancing energies or creating a stable connection.
Or maybe it's a symbolic thing representing the merging of the earthly and the cosmic.
It could be all of those things.
And just when they were about to put their plan into action, Lucas got a warning from Carmen, his mentor, who's an expert in universal energy.
Oh, Carmen, she's always full of wisdom and caution.
And she was definitely cautious this time. She mentioned a past incident where Lucas got into some serious trouble with these kinds of artifacts.
Oh no, what happened?
She didn't go into specifics, but she said he had to be put to sleep.
Put to sleep. That sounds ominous.
It does, right. Like, what exactly happened to him?
It suggests something pretty serious, a loss of control maybe, or even a near-death experience.
It's a big red flag, and it highlights just how dangerous these bowls can be.
Especially for Lucas, it seems.
But despite that warning, Lucas was still determined to go ahead with the activation.
He's not one to back down from a challenge.
And Karina, well, she was more cautious. She only wanted to use her bowl once.
She was aware of the risks.
She was, and that's the difference between them. Karina is more careful, while Lucas is more willing to take risks.
It's a classic clash of personalities.
And it sets the stage for some interesting dynamics as they move forward.
Definitely. Now, what about the actual activation? Did they finally go through with it?
They did. Saturday arrived the day they had chosen for the ritual, and predictably, Lucas stopped to buy his usual stash of candies.
Lucas and his candies, it's like a ritual in itself.
It is. He claims they help him recover the energy he expends during these intense experiences.
Whatever works right.
And the scene is set a calm afternoon in Curitiba with Christina there to witness everything.
Of course, she wouldn't miss this for the world.
She was definitely curious, and she made sure to remind Karina and Lucas about that reward she was promised.
She wasn't going to let them forget.
And then we come to the final moments of the episode. Lucas is carefully examining those two unassuming white enamel bowls.
The bowls that hold the key to interdimensional travel.
He comments on how rare they are and how few people actually dare to use them.
It really emphasizes the significance of what they're about to do.
And his final words are chilling. Once awakened, they never let go. They found us.
That's both exciting and terrifying.
It is right. It leaves you hanging on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen next.
So to recap, we've explored the ancient origins of these bowls, their immense power, the dangers involved, and their incredible journey back to Karina and Lucas.
And the big question remains, what secrets will they uncover as they try to awaken these artifacts, and how will these bowls impact Karina's ascension trials?
This deep dive into Wall Whispers has really opened up some mind-blowing possibilities. Imagine if interdimensional communication became commonplace.
It would change everything.
Our understanding of reality, consciousness, the universe itself, it would all be transformed.
And with that kind of power comes immense responsibility.
Absolutely. And the fact that these artifacts were hidden for so long makes you wonder what else might be out there.
What other ancient technologies or secrets are just waiting to be discovered?
And what will happen when they are? It's a thought-provoking question to ponder.
It is, and it's one that will stay with us long after this deep dive is over.
Because the universe is full of mysteries, and we've only just begun to scratch the surface.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the wonders of the cosmos.
And who knows what we'll uncover next.
It's an adventure that never ends.
And we're all along for the ride.
Exactly, so stay tuned, cosmic divers, because the journey continues.